Hello friends, welcome to Unique Designers India. Today we are going to see the next stitch in our tutorial videos, and I'm going to teach you how to do a filling with only with chain stitches. We are going to fill this small tilagam motif using only chain stitches. It's very useful for beginners so that you can do any kind of small motifs with fill only with the chain stitches. I'm going to start here. First you have to take the shape of the tilagam. Make the by now you could have practiced more with chain stitches, and you have to make sure that all your chain stitches are in same uniform sizes. Okay, so be careful with that and try to practice more to get this uniformity. And now we have reached the sharpness point. Make it tight and make a small stitch on the side, and again pull it out. And first the tilagam shape is made properly. And after reaching here, make a stitch inside the previous tilagam, and now you have to make stitches very close to this previous line. Make a stitch here, the next one. Try to make stitches very close to the previous line so that there is no gap between these lines. And while reaching the tip of the tilagam, again you have to make the same sharpness trick. Make a stitch here, very close to the previous one. Tighten the zari here, and again come back to the side. For every tilagam line, you have to take the sharpness also. Only then you won't get any gap in this point. Generally in this kind of filling, the side portions, that is the straight line portions, will all be okay and normal. When coming to the curve position, you will have some problem in getting the closeness. So while doing that, make very small stitches and move the stitch, the previous stitch to the side. Move it a little like this with your needle itself, and then make the second one. See, you can move it like this and make it here. Same like this, you can do the stitches. Go to the next line. And another trick in doing this is you have to make the stitches a little tighter every time you take out the zari. While doing this side, it is, as I said, no problem at all. But when coming here to the curve point, you have to take the stitch like this and make it tighter. Just pull the zari like this and make it tighter. And again the next one like this. You can do with the whole tilagam. But remember, every sharpness should be made for every line. Only then you won't get gap in that tip of the tilagam. You may even get problems of shrinking while doing this kind of filling. But if you have more practice and if the chain stitches are coming very easily and casually for you, you will not have the shrinks. So till then you have to practice more and more with chain stitches. Only then you will get the free flowing chain stitches like this. Now it's complete. You can make the knot in the middle. Okay, now I'll tell you another method of filling. Same method but in a different way. In this we have first finished the outline of the tilagam, and then inside the tilagam we are taking the shapes again and again. But when doing for a circle, that is for a circular motif, you can just make a dot here. You don't have to take the outline of the circle first. You can start from the middle of the circle and bring it out like this. It will become very easy and very neat also. See, I'm starting from the center midpoint. Make a side stitch like this, the next one here, and again one more here. Can you see the 3 stitches? 1, 2 and 3. After making these 3 stitches, this forms the dot, the center dot of the circle. Again very close to these 3 stitches, you can make the next line. This will give you the perfect shape of a circle, and there will not be any gap in between these lines. You can try and see in this, at least in this kind of tilagam shape, at least you will get some gaps and it will become a little problematic. But while doing in circles, it will be very easy and very nice to see. Using this simple dot itself, see, this is the dot. With this dot itself you can complete a whole blouse. Like for example, you can make only the neckline for the blouse with 3 or 4 chain stitches, and all over the blouse you can make these dots, and it will become a very grand design. And now finish it off. So we have done 2 filling types. Now I am going to tell you another one. In this we are taking in this method we are doing from the outside shape, and then we are bringing the stitches inside. From the inside to the outside. Now I am telling you another type of filling. We are going to use chain stitch only, but in straight lines. No different shapes or curves. Just using straight lines you can fill this whole mango with chain stitches. I'll tell you how to do that. See, you can start from here, from this point. Make a straight line and end it here. Now the next one. We're going to the next line. Now you're going to do the next line from here to this side. While doing that, you can make a small stitch on this side and then turn the stitch to the next line. Same way when you reach the other end also. After reaching this point, you don't have to turn it just like this. If you turn it like this, again this zari will come out. So make a side stitch like this and then come to the next line. While reaching here, make a side stitch. Side stitch should be following the shape of the mango. Then again to the next line. Same way you have to complete the whole mango. Let me finish and then show you. Now we have completed the whole mango shape filling, and I am doing the last line. After finishing this, you can make a knot here, and now you can make the outline for the mango. Let me tell you why I didn't do the outline first and then the filling. Generally, if you do the outline and then do a filling here, you can see small holes on the sides. So when you take the stitches a little tighter, you can get some small holes. So if you finish the outline and then do this stitches, there is a possibility to get some holes in between the outline and the filling. That's why I always finish the filling first and then get the outline. So now I'm going to start the outline from here. If you do like this, you can get the exact shape and very neat, perfect finish. And for this, you have to get more practice with the shapes and following the shapes in chain stitch. If you don't do the filling properly according to the shape, you will not get the final shape properly. So while filling itself, you have to arrange the shape neatly and then bring it out correctly. So as I always say, the basic chain stitch is very, very important. So please put more effort and more time in practicing chain stitch. First you can do with straight lines, and then you can practice more with shapes and curves, sharpness, and try more with chain stitches. Only if you get this perfectly, you will be able to do other stitches easily and neatly. I have completed the shape also. So let me give you some homework motif also, and I explain you how to fill the motif. Okay, now we are going to do a small peacock motif for your homework. We are going to use only chain stitches in diagonal ways, in straight lines and curved lines, and even in filling types, and do the peacock. I'll tell you how to draw a peacock. Just make an inverted C like this and bring it out like this. And make a small curve here, and now start from here, make a line here and stop. This is a very small C. Now you can make a mango motif here, a horizontal mango motif, so that this makes the body portion of the peacock, and join this part. Now we have got the head and the body portion of the peacock. Now make a small line here. This is to separate the head and the neck portion, and the beak comes here, and again we can make the head portion for the peacock and small eyes also. And for the feathers or the wings, we can draw like this. This is the normal general peacock drawing in Aari embroidery, and general embroidery designs all you will get peacocks in this shape only. Now I tell you how to fill this peacock using only chain stitches. Like we did in the mango motif, you are going to use straight line chain stitch filling for this head portion. Same like this, very close you have to make the filling. And while doing this small portion, you can do here and make a turn here and finish this portion like this. And then again start from here and do it like this. Okay. So this way you are going to fill the head portion and half of the neck of the peacock. And now coming to the body portion here. We can make a straight line here and put a knot. Then again start from here, another straight line, put a knot. The gap between these two straight lines should be only a space of another straight line, another one chain stitch line. Not a very big gap, not a very small one. You can make a very medium sized gap, that is you can fit in one more chain stitch here, that's all. That's the size of the gap. Again start from here, make a knot here, now here, make a knot, again start from here and go till the end, make a knot. Next one here, make a knot. In these gaps you can use the color zari that I have provided. You can use the color zari to make another line of chain stitch so that the whole thing will be filled. And now coming to this portion, you can do the shape filling. That is, you can start from here and bring the outline here and end it here, and then again next one inside the same thing, do it in the same shape like this, again continue like this. In this way you can fill this stomach portion of the peacock. Okay, now coming to the wings. For these wings you can make a double outline. That is, double outline means first you have to make the outline for this portion, for this shape, and very close to this without any gap you have to make the next outline. So while doing this, you call it as double outline. So like this you have to make two straight line chain stitches for this. So you have made a double outline for the wings, and inside this you can make diagonal lines like this. These lines should have at least two chain stitch gap. That is, in this I told you to make only one chain stitch gap. In this you can make 2 or 3 chain stitch gap, a little more of the gap. So complete this like this. And again in the reverse side, this side you can make some more lines like this, so that you can make some small checks. So you can complete a beautiful peacock using only chain stitches in different methods, like in filling, then straight line filling, then straight lines with some gaps. So try to finish this peacock also as a homework and keep practicing. Thank you all for watching. Bye.